Hi, Archivist. Okay, I've got just a couple of examples here to show you, all right? This first one is one that was handed in a year or two ago, and it's an example of something that I would rather not see, and it's this one here, all right? It's somebody went and bought, I mean, they still have the price tag on the bottom of it. It didn't even make the attempt to get that off of there. I know that they tried to maybe put something on it to make it look dirty and old, but it just looks very brand new. And you don't need to do something like this, okay? A 500-year-old little chest. They didn't even do the inside of it. Okay, so they put their journal in here, and it just looks brand new. So it wasn't the best idea. So I appreciate the idea of an old chest, but it didn't work that way, and they didn't need to do it. Okay, this one I thought was pretty cool. So here's this book that it looks like a book, an ancient book, right? And they were trying to, I guess, get the idea across to me that their journal, their ancient journal, was in this ancient book, like in the pages. Because remember, these ancient documents, they weren't bound, they weren't in journal bound format like a book. They were loose pages. And so their idea was that these were loose pages, like stuffed in here and forgotten about over time. The real nice touch on this one was the date, 1483, 1520, and that's the time period of it. So that was a nice touch. What was not a nice touch, it's been removed, but they left the price tag on the back. Now again, this doesn't need to be done. I really don't want you to spend money on something like this. There's got to be other ways of making something look old or how it came into being without having to spend money, okay? If you're going to do anything, try to be clever in keeping it within the time period, okay? And making the attempt, like this one, I mean, it just has that old look to it, like all that. You can see it kind of looks old, an old painting, rather than this guy, okay? All right, so here's another one that was turned in, and they just gave it to me in a folder, all right? And they have the official log. They printed this out in Portuguese from their group as part of this. That is not the ancient document. You'll see that in a moment. And then they had a translated copy of it. And then one of the best examples in recent times. You can feel this at school too if you want. This is the ancient document. This is the journal. Don't know if I have it in the right order. Oh yeah, it says April 1st at the top. Abril 1st. So it is in Portuguese. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, there's nothing on the back, not that they needed to. Pages are like almost hard, crispy. Whatever they used, it's great. So here's another one. And you can see this is not in good shape, right? It's 500 years old, yeah. Gotta get that. Get that. And then it ends. So, it was an excellent job. I mean, you can tell the detail and the effort put into this. And we're not done. Here is their discovery story that came with it. They made a little novel, a short novel about the finding of the old journal. I mean, it's awesome. Even a little thing in the back from the New York Times. Who knew? So, and then there's this incredible story that they made about how it's all found. Chapter 1. So, really cool. Just making a little booklet. This is great. Okay, if you want to take a look at this, I'll have it at school. All right, there's some examples for you.